Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel, everybody. And it's a happy Saturday night to everybody, isn't it? When was the last time we could say that as Leeds United fans? I don't even know when it was. The last game we won, the league game we won, was a Tuesday night game against Nottingham Forest in the Premier League in early April. I think it was something like 144 days ago I've seen. So yeah, I don't know when. Anybody would like to let me know in the comments the last time we won on a Saturday? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's a happy Saturday today. Anyway, we beat Ipswich 4-3. Sorry, at Portman Road this afternoon. Humdinger of a match, wasn't it? Really topsy turvy game. Ipswich took the lead early on. Joe Road on own goal. We turned it round. We were 3-1 up within 19 minutes of the game starting. And then, yeah, it all went on from there. But what I want to talk about is the front four. The front four are on absolute fire today, weren't they? Each one of the four got their goal, including a first goal for the club for Jorginho Rutter. And a debut goal, of course, the man who signed only a couple of days ago, Joel Perreault, started, scored. What more could you want? And we won as well. It's the triple header, the hat trick of happiness for Joel Perreault today. Start, goal, win. What more can you ask for? And the guys up front. I mean, let's talk about them guys. Obviously, a week ago at West Brom on the Friday night game, looking at the squad, thinking, oh dear, where the goal's going to come from? Where is this quality in this team? Now, fast forward 8 days and look at the quality that we have immediately when Willie Gnonto and Luis Sinisterra say they want to come back in the fold and they want to fight and play for Leeds United, seemingly, that immediately gives everybody a big boost. And the goals, a big boost as well because those guys are too good for this division, let's be honest. And then you add in Jorginho Rutter and, of course, Joe Perreault. It's a naughty front four, isn't it? One that is very much too good for this division, really. And we're looking like adding to it, maybe. I don't know the latest of this Jonathan Paintsil bid, I don't know. But we're obviously looking for more attacking options as well. There, there was no Dan James, there was no Ian Pervader. I think they were both injured, weren't they, today? I haven't seen any news on that, but anybody in the comments like to let me know. But obviously, James was neither of them were in the squad. Somerville was back in, so you add him in there as well. It's getting exciting, isn't it, with those front four again? And you see the team sheet, and it's rubbing hands together. I'm thinking immediately when that team sheet's coming out, we're going to pump these. You know what I mean? And I know Ipswich are a good side, and we did score goals, but we conceded them. That is a defence that is lacking, and we all know there were mistakes that were made in this game. But the front four there, it's way too good for this division. Joel Perreault, if he continues to score goals at this sort of rate, which hopefully he will for Leeds United, then well, hopefully he will be a Premier League player, and we will be a Premier League club again next season because he bangs them in for fun, and you can see the sort of poacher ability that he has with that goal today. But let's wind it back to the very start of the game. Obviously, Joe Rodon. I didn't see the first half, but Joe Rodon early on goal. Other than that, I thought he played well. Some important blocks from Joe Rodon, and altogether over the 4 games. I know he didn't play much. Sorry, the 3 games didn't play much at Birmingham, but since then he's looked good, hasn't he, Rodon? You can tell he's a cut above. And you look at that starting 11 with Ampadu in there as well, and others, you just think, yeah, actually, we should be winning this game and winning more of these games in this division by more comfortable margins. Ipswich, so I want to talk about Ipswich just for a second. Fantastic. Very impressed with Ipswich from what I saw. I saw the full second half in its entirety. Very impressed with Ipswich Town, and they're obviously riding on momentum. It's a big thing coming up from League One into the Championship. You can just build on that momentum. We've seen it before. Clubs have a double promotion. I think Ipswich will be up there. There's no knee-jerk reaction from what I've seen from their fan base to this game because they appreciate they've scored 3 goals in a game against a team that have just been relegated. They appreciate the quality that Leeds obviously have in those front four players. Like I've said, way, above championship level. They shouldn't be playing there really. When you look at the quality that they have and the money that we spent on these players as well, really. And that includes Joel Pro, like I said, because I know he's played there in the Championship the last couple of years for Swansea, but he could probably do a job in the Premier League, like I said, hopefully he will for Leeds United next season. But it's early doors, it's early days in the season as well. Look, 8 days ago we were bemoaning it and it looked dry, didn't it? The whole squad looked dry. There's freshness in the squad now, there's goals in the squad, and this is what is great to see. I mean, defensively, we're really, really poor. Obviously, like I said, Rodon scored the early on goal. We went 1-0 down, but we turned it around. 90 minutes in the game, we were 3-1 up. I mean, the goals from an Ipswich point of view are probably not the best to give away. But from our point of view, I'm delighted for Jorginho Ruta. He's waited a long time for that, and he hasn't really looked like doing that at all very often. And I felt there was a new sort of lease of life from him, from what I saw today. He was taking defenders on. I mean, that goal he receives it just outside the penalty box, and he dribbles past about 3 or 4 players into the box, taps it round their lad, and puts it in off the post. It was lovely. Confidence boost for him. Willie Nonto's goal then turns it our favour into a 2-1 lead. He taps it in just yards out, but it gets a lovely ball in from Byram off the left-hand side, and he just taps it in, shushes the Ipswich fans. And again, everything is forgiven maybe from Willie Nonto. Let me know in the comments there below, but we want the best players we can for Leeds United. We all wanted Willie to stay before he came out and did this sort of outburst, I don't want to play, transfer request. I believe that was all agent stuff. Willie, I think, might still go, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to do his best for Leeds United in the time between now and Friday's deadline. Or maybe they do. Maybe that was him saying to Fark, "Yeah, I'm plugged in. I'm 100% for the season. Let's go. Let's get promoted." And that's the same with Luis Sinistero, because Sinistero's class. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say he's the best in the division. I would actually agree with that as well. When he's not in, obviously when he's not injured, when he's playing, there isn't a better player in that division than him. We've seen it over the 2 games he's played for us. Cardiff on opening day and then today. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant on the counter attack. Um, Finishing ability again, against no disrespect to the championship level goalkeepers, but you back him. You knew it was going in, basically, that fourth one. You knew it. You knew it was going in, and it was a lovely ball from Shaq, and we'll come on to his performance a bit later on in the video, because I thought he was fantastic in the second half. But that goal, it was never in doubt, and that's what I mean. In this level, he's too good. Jorginho Rutter, even though we haven't seen the best of him in a Leeds United shirt, he's too good for the Championship. Joel Perreault, like I've said a few times already in this video, he's too good. And then Willie Nonto's probably too good as well. So it's a naughty front for they all got goals, and it was great to see. Obviously, Perreault gets his debut goal, and we've been crying out for this for ages with Leeds United fans. Haven't we, Leeds fans? We have. Joe Perreault, Sinistero's shot gets spilled. Perreault's there to mop up and put it in the net. If you had Bamford there, no disrespect to Patrick, but he'd probably have fluffed it. He'd have probably miskicked it or kicked it at the keeper or something like that. No, not that from Perreault. He knows where the back of the goal is. There's no concerns over sharpness. He's played 3 90-minute games already for Swansea this season. That's his first goal of the season as well for anybody. And you think, yeah, I knew he was going to score today. I knew he would play. I knew he would score. And I had a feeling we'd win, and that was the way it was as soon as the team sheet came out. But Ipswich, quality side, obviously very settled side, had injury worries today. But they'll be up there in and around there. Like I said, we've seen it many times. Teams come up and have a double bounce, double promotion. They've started very, very well in this division in this season. It's a first defeat for them, but like I said, there's no knee-jerk reaction from their fan base. All pretty level-headed. I think they appreciated the fact that their team kept going, and the fact that also, like I've just said, this front four just lethal and obviously better than the division that we're currently playing in. You know, disappointment. Obviously, as good as the attack lads are and were today, the defence was probably just as bad, wasn't it? There's Cody drama. Obviously, Byram got injured. We've seen throughout his whole career that he struggles with injury, can't seem to keep fit. This is why we're after fullbacks. Obviously, Jed Spence looks like he's a very strong target for Leeds, so let's wait and see. One to keep an eye on over the coming days. But yeah, Byram gets injured, obviously assisted Willie Gnonto for the second goal, gets injured. And on comes Cody Drama. And there's a lot of hype around Cody Drama, including a lot of teams apparently that are after him and all this, that and the other. And for me, I don't see it. I've never seen it in a Leeds United shirt. We haven't had the best of reports of his attitude as well. He won't have been best pleased, obviously, about being whipped off at half time after only just coming on in the 20 odd minute mark, I think it was. But let's be honest, he had a shocker, didn't he, for their second goal? We're looking like we're comfortable maybe at 3-1. Ipswich are knocking on the door. They're a good team. They're a good team. But they're knocking on the door. It never really feels comfortable, does it? Even like I said, 2-0, 3-1. It doesn't really feel comfortable. Because if they get a goal, then the momentum starts to go with them, doesn't it, instead of us? And you just literally you receive the ball from Melier, you bang it up the line, the whistle goes with 3-1 up. He dilly dies with it, he loses control of the ball under his feet, then he doesn't look, passes it back into a really dangerous area. We make a mess of it from there as well, but the situation wouldn't have come of anything if Cody would have just slammed it up the line or whatever. He messed around with it, and from there it was a mess up. They get back into it right on half time, it's 3-2. He gets whipped off and Shackleton comes on. Let me know the thoughts in the comments there. What you think of Cody Drama? Do you think he should stay? Do you think that is the last we've seen of him in a Leeds United shirt? I think it probably is myself. Shackleton comes on at left back, and Shackleton had a storm in the second half for me. Very, very solid. Got up and down that wing as well, and that assist for Sinny's goal was very, very nice. You know, nice weighted ball to Sinisterra, marauding up the pitch through the Ipswich midfield. And Cine, like I said, there was no doubt in my mind that he was going to score that goal there. Quality finish, tidy finish, and we go 4-2 up. And this is what I mean, the referee, not sure where he got those 7 minutes from at the end. You know, they get a goal back, and then immediately it makes it nervous, even though there's only seconds left of that game. You're just kind of thinking, oh gosh, is it going to happen? Are they going to get to 4-4? But luckily, from our point of view, we blew the whistle and we ended it on a 4-3. It was a nice finish at Connor Chaplin scoring goals, isn't he? He's in good form. You can tell that with the finish, it was confident and composed, and in the end it was 4-3 instead of 4-2. But that's minor detail in the grand scheme of it. We got the win, we needed it, and the good feeling is back with Leeds United, and a couple more additions this week, a couple more full-backs I'd say in both flanks, attacking midfielder, and then maybe another centre mid. I think we need still maybe 4 more to come in. I think we'll get a winger as well. I think we need about 5, but I think there's 3 or 4 coming in before Friday's deadline. Let me know what you're feeling and how good it feels to finally win another game. Win a game, our first win of the season. We're on to 5 points now. Not that the table really matters at this very early stage of the season, but let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, it's gone on for nearly 15 minutes. So thank you for staying to the end if you have done so. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.